everyone, and welcome to Meridian News Now. I'm Elena Cousineau. Thanks for joining us. In response to the Oxford High School tragedy, Meridian Township Police Chief Ken Plaga said the department is working with Meridian schools closely, but they also need your help to keep everyone safe. Plaga said the best way to keep schools secure and prevent acts of violence is to build relationships and keep an open line of communication. Talk with your children, monitor your students' social media. If you own firearms, keep them in a secure location. Contact the police if you are aware of any threats. Plaga also said possible threats of danger will be taken seriously by the department, and legal or administrative action could be taken against the offender, even if the threat is false. A Meridian Township meeting from last month had a standing room only crowd for a hearing on the Daniels Drain Improvements Project. The November 16th meeting was held for the public to comment on the project, which takes place in Special Assessment District number 21. Many in attendance were unhappy, including Township resident Mike Osborne.
Nobody was informed of it in advance or the costs. And now I hear tonight something new to me is we got a lien on our houses. This doesn't add one nickel to any of our houses, nobody's house. Doesn't add any value to it. It's a repair project that could have been done by just doing the real problem, solving the drain.
Current remaining costs for Meridian Township towards the project sit at just over $5 million, and a second hearing is scheduled for before this spring. The Meridian Township Park Commission will be holding a virtual public hearing on Tuesday, December 14th at 4:30 p.m. via Zoom. The hearing will be discussing the 5-year Parks and Recreation Master Plan for the years of 2022 to 2026. The Parks and Recreation Department recently had a community survey that the public was able to take in order to give input about what they hope to see with the new master plan. Information for that public hearing, including how to join the Zoom call, can be found on the Meridian Township website. Well, we are in the 11th year of Meridian Township's annual Deer Management Program, and HOMTV's Anna Marin shares with us some of the impact this program had over the years.
The Deer Management Program is an annual deer call performed by approved volunteers such as Matt DeLong, a bow hunter who has been with the program since the start. Over the course of the program, there has been a decline in deer car collisions in the Meridian Township area. Another key impact of the program is the community impact.
From a community aspect, it has just been so huge to have this group of 70, and then in the past we've had 75 hunters who are from the community. They are putting in countless, thousands of hours of volunteer work doing this. It's just creating a really awesome sense of community and getting people to connect who don't always get to connect. It's really great from that community aspect too.
Matt has also noticed a change in how the community has really warmed up to the program.
The first day we pulled up in the same place where we parked, we had neighbors coming down asking us when we were going to hunt, telling us where the deer were, asking us how many deer we were going to take. Please control the deer population. They were overwhelming their yards, and one lady was very concerned about the deer hanging out in her yard because she's got young children and lots of deer droppings in the yard. She was concerned about disease, all of those things.
It is important to note that the call helps the remaining deer stay healthier by reducing overpopulation.
I always enjoy seeing deer. We had fawns in our backyard this year, but too much of a good thing is a problem.
This is Anna Marin with HOMTV.
Thanks, Anna. More information about the annual Deer Management Program can be found on the Meridian Township website under Community. It's a Breast Thing is a local charity that helps breast cancer patients in need. At the November 16th Township Board meeting, firefighter Samantha Weber awarded the charity with a check for $300. The money was raised through a shirt fundraiser by the fire department during the month of October.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it's very common in area fire departments to wear some sort of shirt that signifies or raises awareness. So we actually had a shirt made that was done here locally by T-Shirt Goods in Hazlet, great company. They actually also donated 5% of the sales to a local charity. The charity that we chose was local, and Judy to Greenie with It's a Breast Thing. They are all volunteer-based, and every ounce of money that goes towards their charity is given to local patients of breast cancer. With the fire department, the sales, and the local 1600, we were able to raise over $300, and today we're going to present Judy with that check.
If you want to check out the full presentation from that meeting, it can be found on HOMTV's YouTube page. The Okemos Education Foundation yearly banquet resumes again after a one-year hiatus due to the pandemic to honor teachers in Okemos public schools. HOMTV's Cortland Jenkins was present at the event to give us the details. Let's watch.
On Tuesday, November 16th, the Okemos Education Foundation held its 24th annual award banquet at the Keller Center. The event began at 5:30 p.m. with social hour as guests were arriving to celebrate 6 educators who were recognized for their notable service to Okemos public schools and have continued to contribute in many ways to impact students and the school community. I spoke with Sue Hallman, the chair of the Okemos Education Foundation, on how she feels being able to host this event again.
I was so excited we were able to do it. We wanted to do it last year and we obviously couldn't. We rescheduled for April and we couldn't do that, and so we were able to do this. And it is just so nice to be able to celebrate and recognize these individuals and just get together with everybody and really celebrate the excellence that is Okemos, because that's what it's about. It's about individuals, but it's also about the district as a whole.
Dinner was served at 6:30 p.m. with a variety of choices including appetizers, beverage, as well as dessert. The Okemos Education Foundation's main focus is to provide grants as well as other opportunities that will enhance student learning through excellence and innovation. I was also able to speak with Tyler Hersey, one of the 6 individuals who received recognition and has been teaching mathematics to children for 25 years at Okemos High School, about how he feels to be recognized for his commitment to teaching children.
We have great staff, we have great students, great administrators, and I'm just humbled to be a part of this evening.
In East Lansing, Cortland Jenkins, HOMTV.
Congratulations to all the teachers who continue to educate the students in our community. All aboard, Michigan's largest train show continues this year with over 100 vendors in attendance. HOMTV's Cortland Jenkins comes to us again, and he was present at the event to give us all the details. Let's take a look.
Michigan's largest model train show was held at the Michigan State University Pavilion on Sunday, November 14th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The event was organized by the Lansing Model Railroad Club, and all the proceeds from the show benefit the club's efforts to restore the Michigan Avenue Tower and maintain the historic Grand Trunk Western Malay Depot and expand its model railroad layout. I spoke with the events committee chairperson for the Lansing Model Railroad Club, John Hartman, about how he feels this event is also educational.
We're going to do demos on how to do scenery. We have Operation Lifesaver to help teach people to look at railroad crossings. Model railroading is fun. It's a great thing. It's a family thing. Everybody can come together and do it. You know, grandpa, dad, sons, daughters, everybody.
Vendors came from all over the Midwest to sell their trains, collectibles, and much more. Michael Frizzell, the recording secretary for the Lansing Model Railroad Club, tells me how this event is not only educational, but informative as well.
It's very much informative because we have the National Model Railroad Association local Division 5 chapter. They're doing classes right now to teach people about model railroading, like how to make scenery, how to build different model railroad items. There's about 3,000 people going through this show. We've had a phenomenal vendor turnout. We have over 500 tables sold for this train show.
In East Lansing, Cortland Jenkins, HOMTV.
Thanks, Cortland. That event truly looked off the rails. And if you would like to learn more about the Lansing Railroad Model Club and events, visit the website below. So let the procrastinators of the world rejoice. The Meridian Township Farmers Market annual day before Thanksgiving sale sells a variety of products including fresh produce, soap, baked goods, crafts, and more. Typically, the market is open on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. But November 24th was a unique occasion where the market was open on a Wednesday. The market is located outside of the Meridian Mall at the Marketplace on the Green. Tom Carey, the market manager, shares how that tradition came to be.
Traditionally, The market's been doing this for probably a decade. It originally started with a vendor who had turkeys for sale. Other vendors started coming. That vendor's no longer here, but there still was interest in doing a day before Thanksgiving market.
Shoppers can expect the day before Thanksgiving farmers market to return next year. Keller Williams Realty has officially opened to the community with a ribbon cutting ceremony on Friday, December 3rd. The celebration began at 9 a.m. with refreshments served to everyone in attendance, along with the staff, and Meridian Township Neighborhood's Economic Development Director, Amber Clark, to officially welcome the real estate business to the community. HOMTV spoke with Chris Silker and Deb Federa, who are associate brokers, and told us how they feel finding a location here in Meridian Township.
We're very grateful for the opportunity and the lean in from the Downtown Development Authority of Meridian Township and Okemos to welcome us here. The Lansing Chamber of Commerce was a great resource in helping us get started. We are just so excited to be here. This location is perfect for us, and we couldn't imagine a better community to invest and grow our businesses in.
The Township welcomes Keller Williams Realty to our community and says congratulations on the new opening. Art Unlimited held its second annual holiday art fair on November 21st. The public was welcome to attend and support local artists, as well as shop and buy original creations at the store. Some of the art represented a Christmas theme, as well as other art pieces not involving the holidays. Art Unlimited has also stated that they plan on having this event next year. Here's what owner Ann O'Connor had to say.
I have some amazing artists that either work for me or are related to me. So that's what I'm excited about, you know, being able to showcase those pieces. It's not just Christmas, but it could be Christmas gifts.
In addition to this year's fair, Art Unlimited holds other art fairs throughout the year. A creative display has been added to the Marketplace on the Green and was revealed with a ribbon-cutting ceremony on Friday, November 19th. The ceremony began at 11:30 a.m. with several Meridian Township officials to show their support, including the CEO and president of Lansing Economic Area Partnership, Bob Trezise, who spoke with everyone in attendance. Meridian Township chose artist Dane Porter of Dane Porter Art Studio to enhance the recently updated Marketplace on the Green Pavilion, with a $10,000 public art grant from LEAP with support from the PNC Foundation. The Meridian Economic Development Corporation contributed an additional $5,000 towards the project for Porter to design, fabricate, and install a new metal art sculpture titled Sow. HOMTV spoke with Porter about how he feels about his art displayed at the Marketplace on the Green.
I'm very honored that I was chosen for the opportunity. When I received the grant, I wasn't quite sure what it was going to be. I knew that it was going to represent nature or something to do with the farmers market. So it's definitely a design that I am very proud of.
Porter hopes his art will open opportunities not only for himself, but for other artists in the community. Meridian Township Parks Recreation invited the community to a family skate at the new artificial ice skating rink located at the Marketplace on the Green on Saturday, December 4th. The event included music and hot chocolate for those who attended. The ice rink was revealed to the public in November and has been in the works for 2 years now. There were a limited amount of skates available for families to use, but anyone is able to bring their own skates if they have them. The rink will be open until 9 p.m. every day for all of winter and until the end of April. The Parks and Recreation Department is still allowing for ice skate donations. On November 18th, Coast to Coast Cabinets opened a new location at 2398 Jolly Road. Their opening started with a ceremonial ribbon cutting. Coast to Coast Cabinets is a Michigan-based national company that got their start in 2009. The store sells primarily cabinets and countertops. They're a local company with their headquarters in Okemos. The founder, Robert Neds, was working for another company during the economic downturn of 2009 and couldn't find a job in the kitchen and bath market, so he started his own company to provide for him and his family. Since then, they've taken off, having expanded out to Michigan to multiple different states. Robert Neds shares some advice for anyone who would also like to start a business.
I was 39, I think, when I started this company, and man, I wish I would have done it earlier, but you know, you are where you are. But I would tell anybody, absolutely, you have a dream, chase after it, and don't stop till you grab a hold of it, because there's nothing more fulfilling than that.
To learn more about the company, visit Coast to Coast Cabinet's website. Meridian Cares is in need of your donations to help aid those who are struggling financially due to COVID-19. With winter here, people are facing additional struggles with rising heating costs. Meridian Cares relies on donations to help residents from facing homelessness.
This community has been outstanding in helping our neighbors to succeed, essentially. And the outpouring of support is what we rely on to get people help, because the money that I use generally is from donations. I am funded through a millage, but the money that we use is donations. And we only are able to assist because of the donations that we receive.
You can help by donating through Facebook or PayPal, and you can purchase a Meridian Cares t-shirt from their bonfire page. As the fall semester comes to a close, CADDO is preparing to implement a number of service changes over the winter break and during the upcoming holidays. CADDO's winter break service goes into effect Monday, December 20th, 2021, and will last until Sunday, January 9th, 2022. These are the following lines in the township that will be impacted. For Route 1, weekday buses will run every 15 minutes from the start of service until 8 p.m. And for Route 23, weekday services between 2 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. will be reduced to a 35 to 45-minute frequency. A full list of the route changes can be found on CADDO's website. With the season of shoveling snow upon us, the Michigan Department of Transportation would like to remind the public of safe snow removal practices. Piling or depositing snow that obstructs vision is a violation of Michigan's vehicle code. Piling snow at the end of driveways, along highway shoulders, and pushing snow across roads can create hazardous conditions. Keeping sidewalks clear is important to help people walk safely and access public transit. It is also important to keep in mind the local ordinances of where you reside and what their rules are for keeping walkways free of snow. The Meridian Garden Club put some plant-based swag in the historical village on the last day of November. It was a cold morning in the Meridian Township Historical Village, but despite the frosty chill, those from the Meridian Garden Club put on their winter boots and put up homemade festive decorations to bring some Christmas cheer to the village. The decorations are custom-made Christmas swag, which is constructed primarily from dried cones and greens, plus pruning from members' trees. The members also buy some ribbons to complete the swag. The Meridian Garden Club has been around since the 1970s and has 86 active members currently. Georgia Stika, the president of the Meridian Garden Club, explains why they put swags up in the village and shares a little history.
For the village, probably ever since the village started to have buildings that needed swags. First it was just one or two, but the rest. There's a building in the village, it's got swags on it. And we do it to thank the township for all of the things that they do for us.
Garden Club hopes that you check out the historical village for the new decorations. Join the Friends of Historic Meridian and Santa for an afternoon of Christmas traditions from the Victorian era. The Christmas in the Village event takes place on Sunday, December 12th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. You have the opportunity to meet Santa, enjoy snacks and hot chocolate, and listen to live holiday music outside the village chapel. The event is free and open to the public. Tours will also be available during the event. This past Saturday, Meridian Fire and Police gathered at Cannonball Pools for a fundraising event towards Santa's First Responders Holiday Party. The event included hot chocolate, cookies, kids could interact with the fire truck, and the man in red himself, Santa Claus. During the fundraiser, I had the chance to talk with event coordinator Gaylord Minkowski about the First Responders Party this Saturday.
My saying is, no child ever picks to be poor, right? Or to be lacking. So for one day of the year, they're not going to lack for anything. We supply like a really, as I always say, a big and bodacious present. There's a visit from St. Nick. Each family will get a fair amount of venison and elk that the DNR and Meridian Township donates.
Counselors invite families and students to this party, and like last year, the event will be a drive-through due to COVID-19. Minkowski said that if you know a child or family that is in need of help, you should reach out to him at 517-719-4158. Happy holiday season, everyone. I know we talked a lot about other holiday activities in the community, but we have a holiday tradition here at HOMTV. Our Dear Santa program is back. Let Santa know what you want for Christmas or ask Santa a question you want to know the answer to. Record your 1 minute or less wishes or questions video and send them to homtv@meridian.mi.us. Make sure to include Dear Santa submission in the subject line. The submission deadline is this Sunday, December 12th at 11 p.m. So get those videos in and make sure to watch the program live on December 21st. That's all for today's episode of Meridian News Now. Remember, you can stay up to date with Township News by following us on Facebook, Twitter, and of course, HOMTV.net. I'm Elena Cugino. Thanks for watching and have a great day.